Ready, set, adventure! Welcome to Hikanuki World Tour and our final day aboard the NCL Pearl. Today we're anchored off the beautiful island of Mykonos, Greece. We'll see the iconic windmills, explore the colorful waterfront, sample the local souvlakis. We'll also explore the narrow streets and alleyways and do some shopping. And we may even see some familiar faces. And back on the ship, we'll have our best meal of the cruise with our favorite Indigo waitstaff. So come join us for our final night. Welcome to the island of Mykonos, Greece, our last port of call on our 9-night cruise on the NCL Pearl.
Hi, good morning.
We started our day with breakfast at the Garden Cafe. And my favorite, the chef-made omelet. I had a veggie omelet with mushrooms, peppers, and onions.
Cheese, yeah. Beautiful. Good job, it looks perfect.
We do find there to be plenty of good options at the buffet for breakfast. And the omelet was cheesy and good. After breakfast, we stepped outside and could see the windmills of Mykonos. All was quiet on the pool deck as people prepared to go ashore. This was another tender port, and we arrived at 8 o'clock in the morning and the last tender was at 4. It was a short tender ride over to the pier, probably less than 10 minutes. After a busy port day in Santorini yesterday with only one other cruise ship, we were a little concerned to see 4 other cruise ships today in Mykonos and knew it was going to be quite busy. However, there was more room for the crowds to disperse in Mykonos, so it did not feel as crowded as Santorini had. Also, the tender procedure was much less complicated here. Mykonos has been known as the Island of the Winds, and you can see the seas were a bit choppy. It was another hot day, so the breeze was a nice welcome addition. The tender ride always offers a beautiful view of the ship. We didn't have a specific plan for the day, we were just going to explore the town. The ship did offer shore excursions to the island of Delos, the mythological birthplace of Apollo and Artemis, but we chose to stay on Mykonos. We found the main part of town interesting and easy to explore on foot. According to the myth, Mykonos is the place where the giants slain by Hercules were buried, and that is why the island is strewn with big rocks. Our first stop, as is often our case, was to stop at a local bakery. They had a beautiful case stocked with delicious-looking pastries, and we just had to try the baklava. And while I forgot to take a picture, you'll have to trust me, it was delicious. There was a beach located within walking distance of the pier. The water was clear and blue, and the water temperature was mild. Of course, it's a busy place and near to the cruise ships, so you might want to hop in a taxi or on a bus and find a quieter beach on the island. Just like Santorini, most buildings are painted white to keep them cool in the hot summer sun. It's also mandated that doors and windows be painted blue, green, or red. By day, Mykonos is a charming Greek village, but at night, let the party begin. Mykonos has many bars and clubs, and some call it the best party scene in the Greek islands. Of course, with our last tender leaving at 4 o'clock, I don't think we'll see much partying. We thought the streets and buildings of this vibrant town were lovely, so come take a walk with us.
go. We made it. Hello? Hello. Hi guys. Hi you guys, we run into you again.
Hi, having fun in Mykonos. It's
Absolutely.
not too crowded.
Did you see the windmills yet?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's where we're going now. All right, well cool. Well have fun here.
Yeah, you too.
You'll find many churches and chapels throughout the island. Amidst all the hustle and bustle of the island and the hectic pace around you, you'll find this beautiful, peaceful church. And back outside, it's a beautiful day. Quite a contrast to our first few days in Italy. It's 10 euros per person each way to get to Paradise Beach. And it looks like quite a few people are going to do that. You can also catch a water taxi to the new port from here. If your ship is docked at the new port and not tendered, this could be a good option. Here's the public restroom. Just make sure you have €1 in your pocket. And here's a great photo spot. Just don't fall in the water. Take a minute here to walk through the ruins of the old castle and to see the beautiful church. One of the most photographed churches in the Cyclades, especially at sunset. Just a reminder to hit that like button and be sure to subscribe to Hikanuki World Tour. It really helps our channel grow. Thanks, we really do appreciate you. We were starting to get hungry and decided to seek out some souvlaki. Souvlaki refers to marinated pork, chicken, beef or lamb grilled on a skewer, while gyros are made from meat that has been cooked on a vertical rotisserie, and either may be served on a pita. We came across Souvlaki story and decided to try them out. The workers did not allow us to film inside. We chose a table outside and ordered a pork souvlaki sandwich and a Greek beer. One thing to be aware of, in many Greek restaurants, they'll start your meal with bread of some sort, but this is not complimentary. If you don't want it, just politely refuse. And here's the moment we've been waiting for. If you've been to Greece, I think you'll agree that their grilled meats are out of this world. And another Greek tradition is a complimentary shot at the end of the meal. You'll find a lot of beautiful linen fabrics, perfect for the heat. There's no shortage of restaurants and outdoor dining in Mykonos. And now we're approaching the windmills. Most of the windmills were built by the Venetians in the 16th century. The windmills were primarily used to mill wheat. Mykonos also has many donkeys. They were used by farmers and builders as faithful companions and for work. Even though the windmills are no longer operational, they remain as a reminder of Mykonos' past. Currently, some of the windmills on the island are being used as Airbnbs. They're definitely a must-see on the island. The colors of the water and the clarity were remarkable. This area is referred to as Little Venice. By now we were getting a little thirsty, and what better way to quench your thirst than gelato? a bottle of water. If I was hungrier, the crepes sounded really good. But there's always room for gelato. We went with a scoop of the sea salted caramel and the Mykonos prickly pear sorbet. They had outdoor seating, so we sat down and enjoyed. We continued walking and did a little shopping. We found this shop with Greek artisan-made pieces.
Hello.
Hi there, welcome.
We're in a store where everything is made in Greece, correct?
Everything is made in Greece, yes. We host more than 50 artists from all over the country who make all these things.
So come here and buy local. And they also feature the artists.
Yeah, it's also to feature the artists and the artwork, not me.
Not you.
Interesting thing.
Okay.
Here's another popular spot for gyros. We were going to come back and try it later, but found a different place instead. Here's another Souvlaki story location. Here's another beautiful, calm, quiet respite from the streets. This was easily one of my favorite spots. And now this is where we did stop to try another souvlaki. It was popular for good reason, and I preferred it over a souvlaki story. We were lucky and found a seat on the side of the restaurant, and they let us film inside.
Hello, thank you.
And here it is! Part of what set it apart were the french fries inside and the tzatziki sauce. Plus the tomatoes tasted garden fresh. We definitely recommend a stop here. We decided to head back toward the waterfront. It was about 2 o'clock and the last tender for us was at 4. Oh, and there's a ubiquitous tour group. Better grab a souvenir before heading back to the ship. So many to choose from. And there's the beautiful breezes of Mykonos. And another tour group. This one from the Silver Sea cruise ship. There was really a lot to see here, and so many restaurants and bars that we didn't get to experience. I hope someday that we'll be able to come back. And that's the nice thing about cruising. You get to sample different destinations and then decide where you'd like to return. The beach has definitely gotten a lot more busy. This is the pathway back to the tenders. I'd say it was about a 10 to 15 minute walk between town and the tender port. There were no real hills or steps, so it was an easy walk. And it's actually one place that you end up closer to town if your ship is anchored and you tender, versus ships that dock at the new port, which is farther away. And it's hard to believe that our 9-night cruise is coming to an end. We've really seen some beautiful places. I'd be hard-pressed to find a favorite. And we've certainly enjoyed our time on the NCL Pearl. Come with us now as we take another walk around the ship and see if there's anything we missed. And outside on the pool deck, everybody was enjoying their last few moments in the sun.
You guys having fun? Where's the music?
No music.
We gotta do
Video, no. The party is on.
All right, yeah.
Yes.
That's how.
And the entertainment team was getting ready to teach some line dancing. This group was having enough fun on their own. They didn't need line dancing to be entertained. and the hot tubs were a great place for relaxing. Time to learn from the experts.
3, and clap, 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 and kick. 2, 3, and clap. 5, 6.
Looks like there's time for one more frozen drink. And let's see what the students have learned. And then it was time for our last sail away. It was bittersweet for us because although we would miss the cruise, we were going to spend some time in Greece. We were going to the island of Crete, and then back to Santorini, and finishing up in Athens. But now it was time to say goodbye to Mykonos as we headed toward Piraeus. And now we were going to head down to our cabin, get packed, and go to the grand finale show.
Last show. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the grand finale. Welcome to the stage, the Norwegian singers. Last but not least, make some noise for your Washi team! Ladies and gentlemen, the choreography now.
Happy, wonder. Hi, everybody. Hi. Thank you. Awesome, guys. Washi, happy.
Happy.
After the show, we headed to Indigo for our last cruise dinner. Tonight turned out to be our best and most favorite dinner.
just want to say thank you to you both. You did an excellent job. You were fantastic. And if anybody ever comes to the Indigo dining room, ask for Ray Martin Jessa. Okay? Table 11.
Yeah.
Okay?
Thank you for this.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you
Thank you
so
so much.
And we'll see you on YouTube.
Yeah, see you.
Okay.
Alright.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Have a safe travel, doctor.
We headed to Magnum's, where many people were saying their final goodbyes, and made a quick stop at the casino.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back right here in Pearl Casino with your fabulous Pearl Casino family. At this time, ladies and gents, we're still setting out some lottery tickets. At 11 tonight, we will be having our big 3 lotto draw and 5 combination for midnight.
And back to Magnum's, where the party was going strong. We headed to the cabin to get some sleep since we were going to have a busy travel day again tomorrow. We opted to use the ship transfer to get from the port to Athens airport. We had a flight to Crete at 1:30 in the afternoon and thought this would be the most convenient way to get to the airport. The port is about 45 minutes from the airport. It was a beautiful sunrise over the mountains. People were gathering in the atrium waiting for the group to be called. We got off the ship at about 7:45 and the process was very easy. The crew was looking very energetic this morning. We easily found our luggage and headed for the bus. Oftentimes, we'll opt to self-carry our own luggage so that we have more flexibility at what time we can leave the ship and we don't have to go through the process of trying to locate our luggage. The port was a busy place, but having the bus transfer to the airport made things a little bit easier and less complicated. The driver even helped everyone with their luggage. The bus seemed pretty full, so I think this was a good option for a lot of people. And off we go to our next adventure. One thing that's become popular on cruise ships is decorating your cabin door. We always enjoy looking at the decorations, and we thought we would share some of our favorites with you now. Thanks for joining us at Hikanuki World Tour on our day in Mykonos, Greece, our final day on our NCL Pearl cruise. Today's travel wisdom comes from author Henry Miller. One's destination is never a place, but a new way of seeing things. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and follow us on Instagram and hit that notification bell so you'll be alerted when new videos are dropped.